This is a little tutorial on optimizing our images before we upload them to our WordPress site. Here I have a little folder of images taken on a digital camera recently. Most digital cameras nowadays, they'll shoot images and the file size will usually be more than a couple of megabytes in size, as we'll see here. These are all around 3.5, 4 megabyte, and for our type of site there's no need for them to be that large, and they'll just eventually result in the site being an enormous wieldy number of files. The best thing to do prior to uploading these images is to optimize them or cut them down in size a bit so they're good enough to be viewed on the website, but you don't need to upload the whole, all the original data, as it were. There's a number of ways to do this, but a nice simple tool I found that I think we'd all benefit from using can be found at this web address. If you just do a Google search for Shrink-O-Matic, you will bring up this site. It works on Macs and PCs, and you just click this big install button and follow the directions, and it will install a little Adobe Air application on your computer. Once you have installed it and launched it, it looks a little bit like this, and it's a very simple little application, and I recommend you set it up as follows. If you put in the size limits, put 1000 in each of these, so it will crop it, whichever's the longest size, it will crop it to 1000 pixels wide, which is ample. Set the rotation to the second one down, auto rotate. Name and location. If you've already named your image files something suitable, you can put same as original, or you might use this tool to actually rename your files, which can be a bit of a laborious process. In that case, use this button here and put the name in here. I'm going to keep it same as original, and then you specify a place on your computer where you want the optimized images to be placed. So I've got a little folder here on my desktop, and then the only other thing you need to do is set the quality of the output image. It only works with JPEGs, GIFs and PNGs. So on your JPEG quality, I recommend you set it to 70%. We're not having a watermark, so we don't need to configure anything here. And then you just have to find your folder of original pictures, or for a folder, or you can literally drop them onto this area here. So I have these few images that I'm going to just drag and drop on here, and you'll see them being processed as we speak. And this is my folder where the optimized images are being placed. And what you will notice is that rather than being 3 or 4 megabytes, they're all around just around 100k. So we're chopping them down to about 1/30th of their original size. And if I just pop one of these open, you'll see they're perfectly good size for viewing on the website. Hopefully you'll be able to make use of that tool and keep our site nice and lean.